So over the past few months, several people all over the internet have been riding on the hate train for a certain kids show character, that being Daniel Tiger, a seemingly cute tiger cub, who is the star of this cartoon spin-off to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood has become a punching bag for TikTokers and YouTubers alike, from chastising him for his bratty behavior, to even going as far as to accuse him of being ableist and racist. But is all of this vitriol warranted? Is Daniel Tiger truly the menace that everyone makes him out to be? Let's take a closer look, shall we? First off, Daniel Tiger does in fact act pretty bratty on a frequent basis, and it is intentional, as this show aims to teach kids how to work through their negative emotions and learn good behavior. So naturally, the series is going to have situations where Daniel misbehaves in order to fulfill their purpose. Also, it's not like it's unrealistic for a child to act in this manner. However, while Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood has good intentions, that doesn't mean it can't fail in the execution of teaching its morals, which is unfortunately the case here. And if a show like this can't teach good lessons to kids, then it's pointless at best. But at worst, it can not only make for a torturous viewing experience, but also it may even influence kids to behave even worse than they did before watching it. There are two episodes that are prime examples of this show's complete and total incompetence in even teaching the child audience basic morals: Daniel's lunch and Margaret's birthday. Let's talk about Daniel's lunch first. So in this episode, it is lunchtime at Daniel's school, and his dad packed him an egg salad sandwich, and the lack of ice packs in that lunchbox is concerning. But that is the least of Daniel's worries, as the worst possible thing that could happen according to this show happens to him. His friend Miss Elena doesn't like egg salad sandwiches. Daniel then acts extremely sad over her comment.
How would you feel if your friend said that they didn't like your lunch? It hurts my feelings.
Well, I wouldn't be crying like you are, because all Miss Elena did was state her opinion, and yet this episode presents the situation as if she was bullying him, even though the worst thing she did was hold her nose upon smelling the sandwich. But given that it has been unrefrigerated all day, I'd say that's actually a reasonable response. Miss Elena then gets gaslighted by the teacher, Miss Harriet, into thinking that she was bullying Daniel, and is then forced to apologize to him. This episode's moral is completely misguided, as based on the situation that was presented, the lesson should have been to not act like a sore loser when your friends have different tastes in things, and to be respectful of that. And then there's Margaret's birthday, and this one is just completely baffling. As in this episode, Daniel Tiger gets upset over the fact that his sister Margaret is the center of attention on her birthday, and not him. And he complains that the party has food and decorations that she likes over what he wants. Jeez, it's almost as if it's her birthday, and not yours. Sorry Daniel, but I can't relate to how you feel, because even as a kid, I never felt jealous of my younger sister when it was her birthday, because birthday parties are still fun, even if it's not yours. But he still whines until his parents give him the meaningless title of birthday buddy, just so he can still feel special on someone else's birthday. It's already bad enough that Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood often botches the lessons it tries to teach to kids. However, what if I were to tell you that there is a song in this show that teaches children how to throw tantrums? No, seriously, I am not making this up. Just watch this little snippet of it.
When you can't get what you want, stop 3 times to make yourself feel better.
Unbelievable. This is not how you teach kids to calm down. I mean, this song literally encourages them to act out when they don't get their way. Unsurprisingly, this song received heaps of backlash from angry parents, which resulted in the episode it was featured in getting banned. Something that this show aims to do is to teach kids how to talk about their emotions with their parents, in order to work through them, which is something I normally be all for. The downside, however, is that these conversations often come across as robotic and unnatural.
When you don't follow the beach safety rules, I get mad. We made those rules to keep you safe. But it's important to me that you're safe. You two are very important.
Not helping are these stupid songs that the characters sing that all sound the same.
It hurts.
I'm glad you called me. When you get hurt, find a grown-up to help you feel better.
Ma'am, your child is hurt and crying out in pain. You should be helping him instead of congratulating him with a stupid song. I'm just saying, there are better ways to go about these conversations. Take for example Bluey, where the dialogue between its characters is more realistically written, and each episode's message is conveyed far more naturally to the audience. Now the question is, does Daniel Tiger actually deserve the hate that he's been getting? Well, kind of. While I'm sure most of the content creators ripping on him are mostly exaggerating for fun, and again, the show is clearly trying to teach kids how to manage their negative emotions. However, the series frequently botches these lessons, which can potentially cause the opposite effect of what it is going for. And because of that, Daniel Tiger deserves every bit of criticism that comes his way. Well, that's all I got for now. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video and hype it, and I'll see you all next time.